Welcome, Libra, to your 12th through the 16th reading. Hope your friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on with you. The 12th through the 16th. Best message, please, for Libra. For Libra. And I am working right now on the Halloween special, so please be sure to watch that in the next couple of weeks. I'm going to have that out, have some fun with that, and doing also the solar eclipse, which is only really a partial solar eclipse, but seeing how that's going to affect you, so please watch out for that video as well. Okay, let's see what's going on. First card coming out is sensing that something is going on emotionally and knowing that you have the clarity. There's a lot of grace and poise going on around you at this time, and also having the perception to understand what's going on. There could be also a lot of you really protecting your values as well. And it could be a love relationship. We have the cups over here, so definitely could be some kind of positive relationship that you see coming towards you. But you guys, your emotions are really surfacing right now, stirring up. So as you're really looking in that cup of what's going on, having a lot of clarity too about situations around you, or whatever the situation is, you already have a sense of understanding a lot of what it is, right? So what you might think you don't know, you do know. There is a little bit of chaos going around right now, and they could be kind of cold shouldering the situation, or you may be cold shouldering them as you're kind of reflecting upon the situation, as you're really getting this emotional balance going on and really looking deep within this cup to, to get the clarity that you need. Why are you causing drama, right? A little imbalance. Why are they causing drama? Could be dealing with a Virgo. Doesn't have to be. But definitely seeing that you have the Wheel of Fortune, that things could, change around. There is going to be a change. With the Empress over here, wow. A little bit of manipulation going on. If it's not manipulation, it could just be a little ego. Could be dealing with a Capricorn, an Aries, or a Taurus. Got a lot of Taurus, got a lot of Earth up here, so definitely could be a Virgo or a Taurus. I'm going to go that way. Definitely could be an Earth sign. Definitely feeling like there will be some kind of victory in the end of this situation. And really right now clarifying on how to get to this victory. How are you going to support yourself within this shift of this relationship with the Queen of Pentacles? The Queen of Pentacles is also saying you have the calmness within yourself to allow this shift to just go with the flow. But it does feel like the Emperor over here, what is the Emperor doing, right? He's in reverse. What are you doing, Emperor? Why are you causing a mischief? Why are you being so cold? Why are you being so serious? Why are you manipulating the situation? But it does feel like they have some kind of lack of control going on. Starting to take things too seriously. Being less intense about a situation. Maybe feeling like they're kind of have some kind of different kind of attitude going on about the love relationship than what you were having. So it does feel like they're being a little too serious. Why are you so serious? So getting over here, it causes a little bit of drama, but it feels like more of emotional drama than anything, as they are kind of changing a little. Yeah, definitely changing. There we go with the Wheel of Fortune. It feels like this is all changing into some kind of drama, and this is because of the way that you're acting, or the way that you're intensifying your emotions, of being too serious. So the shift that it does feel like they are embarking on over here, guys, is just the change of being too serious, when they just need to calm down a little bit. Or maybe they're taking the relationship too serious and you just want it fun loving, and maybe they're being overly serious about the situation. Maybe you just started dating and you're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Right? So take it how it resonates. But it does feel like they are kind of cold shouldering you. And it does feel like they are kind of cold shouldering you at this time as they're taking things a little too serious. Why? Or you are, right? Because you're in a reflective mode at this time, trying to look at things. But it also feels like right now they may not be really talking to you at this time because they're kind of in their own little ego way, right? So could even be you're both kind of not talking to each other as much as you were before, because of the over seriousness. And it just feels like by the 13th or so, 13th or 14th, they're going to even be more serious, taking, they need to be a little more lighthearted. And it's kind of crazy because it feels like, you know what, I'm a little lighthearted. I'm kind of the shining star over here. I see where my priorities are, what I'm nurturing, and you're over here being just Mr. or Mrs. Serious. Yep. No reconciliation at this time as the cycle is kind of changing right now. It is looking like you want the good fortune and, trying to keep everything in mind, of the way that everything is flowing at this time, but not really seeing it coming together the way you want it to. And it almost feels like, Libra, you know what, you're not going to really raise the white flag right now. Why would you want to, right? If they're going to be Mr. or Mrs. overly serious, or however they are, being the emperor over here, you are not going to come together at this time to raise any flags, right? If any flags are being raised, more the red flag of, oh gosh, here we keep going. And it does feel like this conflict is just continuing to come to light, as you're trying to, maybe be a little more flirty, a little more nurturing, and they're not taking it because, they're not as lighthearted as you are at this time. So wanting them to come to you. Oh, look at that. I want you to support me. I want you to be lighty, flirty. I want you to do the things we used to do in the past. But your head is a lot clearer and your intuition is right on top right now. As it feels like they're maybe a little sluggish. You're kind of like on the ball, rocking and rolling. Hey, I want this, I want that. But the conflict just keeps arising, and waiting for the good news, for the clarity and the understanding and this fresh new start of growth within the relationship. Kind of seeing, though, also with a fresh pair of new eyes, to say, right, as your intuition is really growing over here. And, you keep seeing maybe even how you are going to resolve this situation. Maybe you're coming up with better ideas of how to do such things. But you're really needing the fairity, and the equality of the partner to see it the same way. And that's where the problem is going to be, because they seem foggy. They're set in their own ways. And they're doing kind of what they want to do at this time. Yep. And they're moving towards being this quicker. So now you see them even more. I'll do what I want, do this, do that. So it's causing even more misunderstandings within the relationship than it had before. So where you were trying to overcome, what you're trying to do, is becoming even more, right? Yeah. More overwhelming. They're not coming to you to resolve the situation. No. They don't want to offer those cups just yet because they're set in their way right now. This could also, cause a little vulnerability within yourself as you're trying to really look outward to try to figure out how to, get past this situation. And that's all it is. I want to move on from this situation. I want to get back to where we were before. And it just feels like they're really, causing some kind of challenge where you're looking for balance and harmony. And we can see the imbalance here. The drama is causing imbalance. So definitely feeling, like I want this to happen. With the Ten of Pentacles upside down is showing that there is no passion within the relationship as they're traveling, to do whatever that they want to do. So right now, they're just really stubborn. Definitely an earth sign, guys. It could be definitely dealing with an earth sign. Very stubborn. There's a lot of stubborn energy here. of them kind of putting their foot down, saying this is the way it's going to be, this is how it is, and there's nothing going to change at this moment. So they're kind of spreading the ideas that you're having thin. It's almost like I'm creatively trying to get past this, trying to make things work, being more nurturing, more loving, more open-heartedness. I want you to support this idea, come back to me. Maybe even making new opportunities. Yep, there it is. I'm still trying my hardest. Making new opportunities, doing new things, trying new activities to get you to open up and not be so stubborn. And it just doesn't feel like it's going anywhere. So there's a lot of scattered energy just kind of just rolling all over the place in this reading. And it's mostly going to come from you, because as you're trying to look at it from one way, try to fix it, they're really so stubborn in their own way that they've got their foot down to say this is the way it's going to be. So where you're feeling very, there it is, where you're feeling very calm and just cool about the situation, there they are. And it's almost like they're ungrateful to everything that you're trying to do. And that's because they're the Emperor upside down, so they don't want to see anything that you're doing as a good thing. So anything that you've implemented into the relationship at this time of love, nurturing, trying to have a rebirth, trying to harvest this back together, replant seeds of this and that, of creativity and doing these things, it's almost like they're just, they're just poisoning everything. So you could pretty much say, I'm building a field over here of daisies and you're poisoning my daisies with your negativity. And that's really what it is. So it's really talking about the conflict and the disagreements that are prompting to the situation. I keep putting love into the situation and you keep poisoning the situation. So they don't want to help you join in cooking. They don't want to do the things that you want to do. If you're trying to connect, with all these other hobbies or anything like that, they're throwing them away, saying they ain't got time for it. They don't like it. That's stupid, whatever it is. And that's really causing an imbalance within this connection, guys, whether it's your friend, your loved one, whoever this is. It does. It feels like I want, I'm eager to get this bond going and you're throwing everything away. Even the shared thoughts and opinions that you have coming out, they're not going to be on target with that being this way. Right now is not the time. They're going to say work is too important. I'm only focused over here. They could be focused over there, but they're not focusing on anything that you're doing to connect. So there won't be much shared thoughts because they're in a stronghold right now of misunderstandings and taking everything the way they want to take things. So with the giving and receiving, there is none, right? So you can only move forward and do exactly what it is you need to do at this time. Even if this is a marriage, it's one of those things where it's called the roller coaster. I've gone through this myself being married. This is the time where it's like I put the emphasis on this situation, and you're going to take the emphasis off of that and try to make it into your own. Oh boy, we've done that. And this is where you start growing. I always call it the branch effect. If you guys watch spiritual readings, it's where I'm growing in this way and you're still staying a stump because you're not growing with me in ideas, and you know what I mean? So it's almost like I have all these wonderful things and you're just staying where you are. So the belief systems of everything could also be off. The best thing you could probably do is just kind of socialize yourself with, your friends, your family, people that you can actually, have fun with, the children, however, because right now they're going through something, and I really think they need to get clear about what it is truly they want, because it really looks like they're stuck in a way where they don't want to listen to anything or be mindful of anything that you have to say until they kind of wake up. Sorry, that's just the way it feels. They're allowing something to burden them, and they need to, they need to dig deep, guys, within this situation, because they're kind of being an arse, I guess you could say, for some of you, right? Or they're secretly afraid of something, which could be a huge possibility. There's some kind of money. I have money all over the place, and they're not making the money they want. Maybe they're in some kind of fret over that. Let's see what, and they're not going to come towards you. Yeah, definitely. There's a committed relationship, but it's also showing, you know what, I'm determined to want to fix this with you at this time. There is no determination, so I just keep making bad judgment calls. Good job. That's always the way to fix a good relationship. Make bad judgment calls. It's the best, right, guys? My Leo sarcasm coming out. Because you know I didn't get that from the Taurus, right? So, yeah. But seriously, right? I mean, that's what it is. So you guys might as well just have a blast, you know, enjoy your at least for the next couple of days, see how that changes. Hopefully they'll change within the month. Maybe that solar eclipse will help change that, because right now it's showing that they feel unlucky. They feel unlucky. They don't feel like they're shining. They don't feel like it's anything. This is an internal battle that they're going with. This is super internal, guys. This is their own internal battle. That's why they're doing it. They expected hopes and promises that were not coming towards them. Whether or not you did it or something in life, I just, you know, or they promised themselves something and they never achieved it. Something is going on. But it's definitely an internal battle that's affecting them. And it's being brought out to you. So that is exactly what is going on. We can super see that. Look, I'm not shining in the goals that I want. There was some kind of promise that was not made to me, so I feel like I'm falling backwards, and I've just got bad luck. And that's going to make them moody. So we could even put it that way. You know what? Your person is really moody right now. Just moody. Rawr. You know. Definitely. Okay, my friends. Until next time. Peace and love. Bye-bye.